Andy Johnson, Minnesota State University. We are looking at a 4-part series that examines the importance of intuition in education. You're saying, what? What? Well, let's look at Brother Einstein. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. I believe, as does Abraham Maslow, that the purpose of education is self-actualization. Self-actualization is to realize one's full potential, to be fully human, to realize all dimensions of self, to develop one's abilities and one's talent. This is the ultimate education. Now, we cannot be fully human if we first do not recognize that which makes us so, which is our imagination, our emotions, our intuition, our ideals, our values, and our curriculum. Now, modern society, and by extension, our modern schools, have come to worship the gods of logic and knowledge. These are seen as the only two traits to be of worth. We use these, and we teach our children to use these, and only these, to act upon the world. There are other ways of knowing, but these are seen as inferior. The only way to solve problems is by logic and emotion. In this sense, schools are trying to create human computers. A computer retrieves relevant knowledge, identifies past solutions or strategies. They uses logic and reasoning to evaluate that knowledge, apply the knowledge, determine the effects of various alternatives, and extend or modify and reapply ideas. This is what a computer does. Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. We try to make our children like computers. Logic and knowledge are necessary, but they are not sufficient in coming to know the world and coming to make decisions. Well-balanced decision-making incorporates 4 ways of knowing. It incorporates emotion. What does our feelings tell us about this situation? It uses knowledge. What knowledge do you have of this? It uses logic. What can you logically deduce or infer from the data? And intuition. What does your gut tell you? Emotions and intuitions can then be used to evaluate the appropriateness of logic and knowledge-based decisions. Logic and background knowledge can be used to evaluate emotional and intuitive decisions or reaction. Knowledge can be used to put our strong emotional reactions in context. Intuition and imagination, along with logic, are both used to generate ideas and to evaluate knowledge-based and logic-based decisions. And knowledge and emotion are both used to test ideas. 2 wonderful books that have chapters on intuition. So, intuition and emotion enhance rational knowing by this intuitive knowing and emotional knowing. Intuition, this sudden knowing apart from logic, is the ability to make a leap from the known or predictable to something totally new. The ability to realign known information and to see things, to see facts in totally different ways. Seems to draw this intuitive sense from all other brain functions. The thinking, the feeling, the sensing releases our intuitive process. All brain functions work together. And creativity and intuition, these functions are similar. When we look at the Wallace model for the process of creativity, we see there's this preparation, this defining of the issue or observation, this incubation where you lay the issue aside and your unconscious mind has a chance to percolate and bubble on it. There's the illumination. Aha! When the new idea finally emerges. I see it. Yes, it all works together. That is the intuition. And the verification is the checking it out to make sure that it works, the revising. We'll be looking at defining and using intuition as a teacher in the next section.